Good morning, Tallahassee, and happy Thanksgiving. We're glad you can join us. We appreciate you joining us for the 40th annual Turkey Trot. This is a great local tradition and a tradition for our family.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, Tallahassee. And Jenny, you're right. For 40 years, we've been getting together on Thanksgiving Day to run the Turkey Trot. Now, this is an unusual year, but we still appreciate you joining us virtually. We're all getting our steps in before the meal this afternoon. First and foremost, I'd like for you to take a second and reminisce on what we're thankful about, because we live in the greatest city in the world, and we have so much to be thankful for. But as we start off all major sporting events, it is our honor and privilege to introduce one of Tallahassee's own. She hit fame and went viral by singing the Star-Spangled Banner on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, to sing the Star-Spangled Banner, Star Swain.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, good morning, everybody. Wake on up and strap on those shoes, because it's time for the Tallahassee Turkey Trot.
That's right, and with Star Swain starting us off with a national anthem like that, everyone should have their blood flowing.
Now, this is the very first time doing the Turkey Trot this way. Since 1992, we have gathered on Thanksgiving morning to celebrate family, community, and good health when it found the perfect home in Southwood in 2002.
But we all know the story of 2020. The COVID pandemic has captured the world. But we're not going to let that stop us.
Yep, we've gone virtual. You still have to run and earn that Thanksgiving Day meal, but you can run virtually anywhere you want. While we may not be together, we're broadcasting so we can tie everyone in.
We like to call it our hybrid model. We've got plenty of entertainment for you, and we can't wait to check in with some of you live for your personal race course.
Plus, we can't forget why we run. The Tallahassee Turkey Trot supports Refuge House, Boys and Girls Club of the Big Bend, and of course the Kearney Center.
And as Mary Jean Yon says, the charities can't afford to take a year off, so neither can we. We're here to do our part to help those who may need just a little help.
We've done our best to keep as many of the traditions of the Turkey Trot alive even this year.
So, as we always do to start things off, here's David Yon with the ceremonial start of the race, the ringing of the bell.
As you know, I'm sure, Turkey Trot always starts with the ringing of an iconic bell that we have here today. Every year we try to recognize someone who's had either something special in a positive sense, maybe they've defeated cancer, or there's a number of things like that, and sometimes it's people who weren't successful in beating something. And this year we've had two members of Gulf Winds and of the Tallahassee running community, Mike Bowl and Jim Phillips, who we lost, and we just want to take a moment of silence to pause and recognize their contributions to our running group over the years. All right, now it's time to run. Ready?
right. Happy Thanksgiving. I have my daughter Finley. She's about 10 weeks old. Yeah. 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 Yep. A handful of us met out at Bradley's Country Store, and I ran 15K, so I finished a little bit ago. It's a nice morning. It's really it's not too hot or anything. It's always humid in Tallahassee, but you know that's what we expect. But yeah, and I finished a little bit faster than last year, so I was pretty happy with it. Thank you. Yeah. Yep, I have my singlet on. Yep, my Golf Win singlet. Thanks, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. Bye.
The Tallahassee Turkey Trot has been in existence for over 40 years. It's grown from a humble race to one which annually draws upwards of 5,000 runners, and they aren't all from Tallahassee. Each year, runners travel to Tallahassee from other states to be with their families and to also be part of this dynamic race. With normally good weather, it is probably the best opportunity in the nation to get in your miles under nice conditions. The mantra of the Tallahassee Turkey Trot has been, I run, therefore I eat more. Giving money to local charities over the years is what drives the organizers. Gulf Winds Track Club has been the force behind the event. Now, let's get back out to the race so we can check in on our runners. All right, we've got some more entertainment coming right up.
This is an original tune called Johnny Been Bad, and it's dedicated to the late, great Chuck Berry. Deep down in Florida, across a railroad track, boy went bad, he ain't never coming back. Drove his ma and pa crazy till he left home. Bought a ticket to the city, went there all alone. Swanky new pad and a hips and a duds. He thought he knew it all, but he didn't know much. Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad again. He started out pimping, cruising all over town. He met a lot of women and closed the bars down. He got so drunk that he passed out in the street. Woke up in a hospital with shackles on his feet. The doctor said he's lucky just to be alive, but the judge at Cook County gave him 3 to 5. Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad again. I say Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad again. Seven years later, Johnny's out of the pen. The warden said, I never want to see you again. You better get another ticket way out of town, or the cops are gonna get you when the sun goes down. Johnny jumped a pickup truck and hid in the back. He lit out of Chicago, he ain't never looking back. Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad again. Last I heard of Johnny, he was surfing on a wave on the North Shore down Holly Eva Way. Johnny got a girl and Johnny got a tan. Johnny been bad again. Johnny got a girl and Johnny got a tan. Johnny been bad again. Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad, Johnny been bad again.
Piggly Wiggly, food for less. Piggly Wiggly is constantly making efforts to make sure we stay stocked with all of the items you need for your family. We partner with local suppliers to make sure you have the freshest meats and vegetables to pick from every day. Visit your neighborhood Piggly Wiggly store in Quincy and on the south side in Tallahassee. Piggly Wiggly, food for less.
Today I am juicing cantaloupe and watermelon. Two of my favorite, especially watermelon. Now is a great time to get up on your juice, ladies and gentlemen, because the beautiful thing about juicing, it hits immediately. What I love about juicing, it is loaded with fiber. It also gives energy. What it does for those who have trouble going to the restroom, this right here, because it's loaded with fiber, within less than minutes, it will automatically send you to the restroom. So I recommend that you start adding juices to your meals on a daily basis to help you, ladies and gentlemen, get the best out of your walking on a daily basis. So let's start by turning on the juicer. So here we have cantaloupe, and melon goes with melon. The juicing. We got our watermelon. Make sure your watermelon have seeds. As always recommended.
Why is it important that the watermelon have seeds?
Because the watermelon with seeds, you know, I've known for years, I've never seen a watermelon when I was growing up with seedless. And by having the seeds, we know that is the real deal. That's the real watermelon. You know, a lot of times I hear people say, well, you know, it's still watermelon. It tastes the same, but I guarantee you the benefits are different. You know, so we want to make sure all of our fruits that we eat or we're juicing have seeds in them. There's one thing about it, once they have the seeds in it, we can always plant it again so it could reproduce. I think this is it. I'll just put it in there. Right there. That is it. So I'm going to get me a spoon. Stir it up. So, right here, nicely stirred. So the color changes because of the cantaloupe. So don't worry about if the color changes. Just think about the benefits that you're getting with this right here. So what I'm going to do, get it right here, glass. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Watermelon and cantaloupe. To quench your thirst, to hydrate you, to give you energy. Excellent juice for the summertime. Get your drink on, ladies and gentlemen. Boom!
Well, you could describe it in a number of different ways. It certainly is a group dedicated to the pursuit of running. Both people trying to achieve their own personal goals and to develop running in the Tallahassee area. Get more residents involved, trying to get the youth community in Tallahassee interested in the sport of running. And so it's an athletic organization in one sense. In addition, you'd call it a family, really. I think that our shared experiences out on the different running courses and all the effort and sweat and blood that we pour out in these races has created a camaraderie among the folks. We come from all different walks of life. We have professional people, we have all different types of workers from all different fields, and this brings them all together. So there really is a sense, I think, a familial sense, certainly a sense of people who care about each other and are interested in each other, even though we come from a lot of different viewpoints and a lot of different endeavors. So it's got that two-pronged aspect to it. We also are trying to help the community in general. A lot of our efforts are now include an aspect of charity work and of raising funds for different organizations here in town and or nationally, which is really a nice development for me to see. I was in on the beginnings of the track club back in 1975 when a man named Jeff Galloway was in town, and he was inspired to start an organization where people could be fit, enjoy a fit lifestyle. He was an excellent runner. He actually ran in the 1972 Olympics. But more than that, he was interested in getting people to participate. He didn't really care if people were fast runners or good runners. He was a proselytizer. He was a believer. He was a preacher in fitness and running and a healthy lifestyle. And that was his main focus. And I think he would be very proud and pleased to know how much we do in terms of doing community work these days. In the beginning, it was mostly just to get everybody out and running. And then as we grew and actually got a little healthier financially, we were in a position to help people in town to develop their own organizations, their own charitable organizations.
We are here. Hello, John.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. I see you have your Turkey Trot shirt on and you are ready to go. I know when we were kind of chit-chatting earlier, you were tidying up your sneakers. Can we get a view of the sneakers that you're about to walk in?
Yes, you can. Can I turn this around here? Let's see if I can do that. So I got some bright sneakers here.
Oh, wow. I love the color. Man,
Yes,
you look like a professional, John. Look at those
And I'm
legs.
also- yes.
Hello. So who do we have here with you, John?
This is Raleigh. This is my grandson. This is my oldest grandson. There goes my youngest grandson. There goes my middle grandson. And this is my son-in-law. This is Nathan. And they're from Cordell, Georgia. And my other son-in-law, this is Michael. He's from New Orleans. He's here as well.
Well, welcome. Oh, wow. Welcome to Tallahassee. And thank you all. You have all the sons with you participating in the Tallahassee Turkey Trot. Which race are you all running?
We're going to do the 5K, and my dad's going to join us here when he comes out here in a minute. He's 88, but he's slower this morning. So, you know, he's got his shirt on too and supposed to be on his way. But so we're doing the 5K for my 88-year-old dad. We don't want it to be too hard for him. So that's what we're doing for him.
Exactly.
I don't know where he is, but he should be here. And we're running in my neighborhood, which is a beautiful neighborhood off of Buck Lake Road. And we got plenty of hills to go up and around and through the neighborhood. It's beautiful out here.
It is a beautiful day. It was forecasted to give us a little dew. And I think it did that just a little earlier, probably about 5 o'clock this morning.
Right.
But the sun is out bright. It is beautiful outside. Now, do you have your water? Where's your water?
That's a good question. We're lucky we just got up out of bed with all these kids. I didn't forget the water, so that's a good point. So I'll ask, one of the kids to get water for us. So we'll have water. Thank you for that reminder.
Yes, that's very important to hydrate there.
And also, I want to thank David and Mary Jean Yon for having the Turkey Trot again. Even though the pandemic's here, it's a tradition that we've done for years, and I want to, teach my kids and grandkids. And so we thank David and Mary Jean for their effort to keep the Turkey Trot, even though it's virtual this year.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, John. And yes, thank you, Mary Jean and David, for having this Gulf Winds Track Club. Thank you all. And thank you, John, and all the sons and your father, everybody. This is so awesome to see you all gathering together in your neighborhood, which is a beautiful neighborhood. Look at this. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. Getting all the exercise going. I see exactly how you got those sexy legs, John. Thank you so very much for joining us.
Well, let me get them lined up here real quick. Let's get the start here. Guys, come back here and get lined up, and you can see the start. Is that okay?
No, absolutely. Let's see.
Hey, Dad, you need to come out.
All right, right here.
Hurry
Come
up.
on, Dad.
He's coming. All right, y'all back up right there. See where Uncle Mikey is? Right there.
Get in order.
Yeah.
Okay, Connor, you stand
Get
right
in
there.
order. You won't
Riley,
see
come
me
right
start
here.
because I'm doing the video here, but I'll catch him because I got the bright yellow shoes on. So here comes an 88-year-old dad. He's coming. He's coming.
Oh, there's Dad.
Yep. He just moved here from Virginia. We built an apartment for him right there. So he moved in with us, and so we're excited to have him here. This is his first turkey trot.
Florida is a great place to move.
Yeah, Nathan's first turkey trot. Okay, I'm going to do a countdown of 10, and y'all run, okay? My dad's like, what? You ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, there they go.
Look at him go.
Dad's
Come
going.
on, Dad. Yeah.
You're facing yourself, aren't you?
Represent for Virginia.
Love you,
Hey, Dad.
Well,
I hear
they
you.
go, and I'll have to join them here. So
I love it. Thank you so very much,
thank you
John.
again.
You're
Happy Thanksgiving,
awesome.
everybody.
Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're good.
We're in Southwood at the Publix, off of Blairstone Road. We just finished up our almost 8 miles.
8 miles.
I see walking down Blairstone Road with their turkey trot shirts on.
We ran
Right
into a
now.
couple people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Shauna.
Melody.
Natalie.
Asha.
Alethea.
Loretta.
Faith Walking Sisters.
And how long have you all been working? How long have you all been in the turkey trot?
This is my 3rd year.
My first. First year.
Third year for me. Maybe 4th. I'm sorry. 4th year.
Awesome. That is awesome. And so you all have finished already. You did 8 miles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite. We don't have. Let me see. What's that? The 15K. Yeah, y'all did quite a lot of miles. that's almost a 15K. Well, we're just glad that you all participated with us today, and thank you all for. Oh, that's a good side view. That looks really nice.
Okay.
Thank you all, and you know the saying. I run, therefore I eat more. So you all can eat, according to Mary Jean Young, you all can eat an extra piece of pie today.
Yes.
All right. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
Hi, it's John from John and Tammy in the Morning on the Christmas station, Star 98.9. Happy Thanksgiving from Marcy in the midday, John Tesh in the afternoon, and Delilah at night. Don't eat too much turkey. Don't drink and drive. Stay safe. And we're proud to be sponsors of the 2020 Turkey Trot. Merry Christmas from Star 98.9.
Hey everybody, it's your afternoon pal John Baker from Gulf 104. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us at the radio station. Don't eat too much, don't drink too much, and drive, and stay safe. Hey, we're proud to be sponsors of the 2020 Turkey Trot. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Let it be a safe one. I'm Joe Bullock from your big station, number 1, of course, 96.1 Jams for the Turkey Trot. Hoping that you'll stay safe, enjoy your Thanksgiving, be with your family, surround yourself with your loved ones, and don't forget to do a bump. Merry Christmas from the big station.
Hey, you guys, how you doing? This is DJ Dapper blazing 1023, the DJ Dap Show. Want to invite you guys out to the Turkey Trot. Please come out and participate, and we are proud to be a sponsor of this year's Turkey Trot. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Monique from Tallahassee's Inspiration Station, Heaven 98.3. We're proud to be sponsors of this year's Turkey Trot. Have a safe Thanksgiving.
Yeah, this is a real different one. This is more different than any of the other ones I remember. And I remember the very first one we held at Natural Bridge in Woodville, and it wasn't even called the Turkey Trot, but it evolved, the name evolved, the different locations were found to stage the run. We were at Florida State University. We started from there many times. We moved up to the Civic Center for a number of years. And then we moved to the Civic Center area, became very crowded and dangerous traffic-wise. And at that point, David, Jan, and several other folks in the track club went looking for a new, safer location to host the event. And we thought that the Tram Road area might be nice because it was away from the big crowds of drivers and cars. We did that for several years, and then the opportunity came to move to Southwood. And this really, I have to give David, all the credit for. He met with folks and they worked things out, and when the race moved to Southwood, it entered an entirely different phase. And that's the Turkey Trot that most people in town know of now. The crowds grew incredibly. We went from 300 people to 400 people, and now I think we're at 6,000 folks that come out on Thanksgiving morning. It's become a family tradition with people. They come out in numbers, the kids, the grandkids, families from all over town and from out of town come in for the event now. It's become a really nice event in the sense that it's not just competition. Most of our races, most of Gulf Winds Track Club's events are essentially about competition. We love the healthy lifestyle, of course, but it's fun to run against people and try to beat them. So that's a big part of what we are. But on Thanksgiving, even though there's that definite aspect of competition going on, there is also a holiday spirit. I think people come out and they spend more time talking with their friends and meeting people than they do warming up and thinking about the results of the race. Don't get me wrong, people still work hard out there on the course, but I think there's a very different spirit on Thanksgiving morning, and it has a lot to do with how blessed we realize we all are to live in this community and to have groups of friends and relatives that we can celebrate the holidays with.
Breaking news, Felix is approaching the 1 mile mark. That turkey is trotting all up and down the course. Let's go out to the course to check in on our beloved floundering fowl.
Piggly Wiggly, food for less. We partner with local suppliers to make sure you have the freshest meats and vegetables to pick from every day. Piggly Wiggly follows strict guidelines to make sure our stores are safe and sanitary for you to shop. Visit your neighborhood Piggly Wiggly store in Quincy and on the South Side in Tallahassee. Piggly Wiggly, food for less.
A time-honored tradition of the Tallahassee Turkey Trot are the TCC African drummers. Let's go out to hear some of their driving tunes.
Mickey. How are you?
We're doing awesome. Ready for breakfast and ready for turkey later.
Hello. So who do you have with you here?
This is my son Shane. Say good morning.
Hi, Shane.
Hello.
Hello. So have you all walked, jogged, or run this morning, or you're about to do it?
So we just finished a 5K, and we both did it. His second 5K ever here in the neighborhood in Southwood.
Awesome. Now, Shane walked a 5K with you?
No, he ran.
Oh, he ran. Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
goodness. How old are you, Shane?
6.
6? Wow, this is so awesome. Shane, I'm asking everybody to see their running shoes because I'm looking to run faster. May I see your shoes, please?
Hold them up. There you
Wow. Oh, those are Asics, right?
Yes,
Hey.
Hey.
Awesome. Now you're wearing, Mickey, a Golf Winds Track Club shirt. Awesome.
Right.
Great
there you
job.
go.
You all are
Yeah.
representing really good. I love it. So
Yeah.
you ran in your neighborhood?
Yeah, we live in Southwood, so every year we run the turkey trot, and this is his first year running the 5K. Last year he did the 1 miler, and so yeah, we have no excuse, and you know it supports local nonprofits, so it's very important. I think that we still participate and register and support the Kearney Center and Boys and Girls Club, and I forget the other Refuge House. I think is the other charity that helps. So it's just important to be active, but also support your community where you can. So.
Exactly. Very, very, very good advice there. Very good words. So you said you're in Southwood, right? Can you show us the street? Just show us the street.
Yeah.
Because we have people tuning in from all over. Look at Southwood is such a beautiful neighborhood, and you have the traditional white picket fence. I love it.
Yeah, it's just a little dirt.
Go out there, Mickey. Get out the fence. Open the fence. We feel so fenced in.
All right. We'll go out to here. Come on. Let's go, Shane. Come on.
Have you
Let's
seen anybody yet representing?
Yep. Yeah, I posted a few pictures earlier. I've seen probably 30 or 40 people out.
Oh,
this morning.
wow.
And walkers, runners, wearing their shirts and having a good time. But,
Okay, I mean, you're a good-looking man, but can we see the neighborhood? Can you flip the camera around a little bit?
Okay.
Look at those beautiful houses. That's
All right.
oh
So,
yeah.
This is,
And this is where we traditionally run with the turkey trot through. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Can we just knock on somebody's door? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
Look at that.
No,
That is
no.
beautiful.
So that's Longfellow down there, and we live on Stanhope. So a lot of the racing is down near Central Lake. Oh, there's some people walking right there.
Oh, let's wave. Oh, wave, please. Wave. Hello. Oh, look at them. Look at them go. See, this is what we miss. But this is awesome that we are broadcasting this so that we can all feel a part of everything that's going on.
That's right.
I feel like I'm in Southwood here.
You are, right? Your thumbs up.
Thank you. Oh, this is awesome. And I love his number here. It's 2055. Yeah, I need to print mine out. Yeah, I'm loving this. Thank you so very much. And you all have been a part of this tradition for how many years? Can you remember?
We've lived here for 12 years, so I'd say 10 out of those 12 years we've run the race when we weren't out of town. So, yeah, it's an important thing for us to do.
Wow. Well, thank you so very much, Mickey and Shane. You both are very awesome. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
I think there's a lot of camaraderie with other ladies and encouragement, as well as health and fitness. I actually completed my first half marathon in February.
Black Girls Run was started in 2009 by two ladies in Tony and Ashley in Atlanta. They noticed that, when they go out to run, black ladies were not represented during that time, and the health issues that we were having, obesity. So in order to encourage black women, and it's for all women, not just black women, but in order to encourage black women to get out, they started this group in Atlanta.
The camaraderie, the fellowship, and because I'm a seasoned lady, the oldest probably in the group, they don't leave me behind. Our motto is, no girl left behind, and they actually stick to that. I love that about it.
I love the turkey trot. It's so many people. You get up that Thanksgiving morning, you have some motivation to get some exercise in before you eat so much during the day. So it's really good. It's like so many people there, it's like everybody's there. You see so many people. You see people that you haven't seen in years also. So it's just so motivating. People doing 5Ks, 10Ks, walking, running. It's really great. I really love it. It's good. A sense of accomplishment after you're done.
As we've said, the Tallahassee Turkey Trot supports local charities. One of those is the Boys and Girls Club of the Big Bend. Let's take a look at the impact they're making in our community.
My name is Casey Dennis. I'm the Director of Operations for the Boys and Girls Club of the Big Bend. I've been with the organization for approximately 16 years now. Our priority outcomes are academic success, good character and citizenship, and healthy lifestyles. So our kids come into our clubs each and every day, smiles on their faces, ready to go, ready for the afternoon. We hit them with that good power hour, which is homework help time. And then the kids for the rest of the day, they rotate around the clubs through various programming activities to get them ready for their future.
Well, I was actually a club kid, and I went to the Boys and Girls Club, went from junior staff to regular staff to now club director. So royal blue runs in my veins. So I really like that I can give back to a kid that was possibly just like me when it comes to attitude, not being able to listen, wanting to find out, their goals, wanting somebody to talk to. So I relate to them. So that's really why I enjoy working here at the Boys and Girls Club.
Man, the Turkey Trot every single year for as long as I can remember has been a huge supporter of the Boys and Girls Club. So this year, just like every year, their support means the world to our kids, means the world to our organization. So we just hope that everyone, I know it's a little different this year, I hope everyone will still get involved, get out there and get involved in the Turkey Trot.
We're about to head back over to the moon. This time, it's for Scott Carswell, who will grace us with a tune with his guitar. So let's head back over to Lafayette Street for some entertainment.
Thank you, Deja. I picked a Bob Dylan song I think is a little appropriate for the times we're in. A worried man with a worried mind No one in front of me and nothing behind. There's a woman on my lap. She's drinking champagne. Got white skin, got assassin's eyes. I'm looking up into the sapphire tinted skies. I'm well dressed, waiting on the last train. Standing on the gallows with my head in a noose. Any minute now, I'm expecting all hell to break loose. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. This place ain't doing me any good. I'm in the wrong town, I should be in Hollywood. Just for a second there, I thought I saw something move. Gonna take dancing lessons through the jitterbug rag. Ain't no shortcut, gonna dress in drag. Only a fool in here would think he had anything to prove. Lot of water under the bridge, lot of other stuff too. Don't get up, gentlemen, I'm only passing through. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. I've been walking 40 miles of bad road. If the Bible is right, the world will explode. I've been trying to get as far away from myself as I can. Some things are too hot to touch. The human mind can only stand so much. You can't win with a losing hand. Feel like falling in love with the first woman I meet. Putting her in a wheelbarrow and wheeling her down the street. People are crazy and times are strange. I locked in tight, out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. I hurt easy, I just don't show it. You can hurt someone and not even know it. The next 60 seconds could be like an eternity. Gonna fly high, gonna get up high. All the truth in the world adds up to one big lie. I'm in love with a woman who doesn't even appeal to me. Mr. Jinx and Miss Lucy, they jumped in a lake. I'm not about that easy to make a mistake. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. My, haven't they?
Yeah.
We're about to head back over to the moon. This time, it's for Scott Carswell.
Hey, good morning.
So, first of all, thank you for, wow, Darius, you're running and talking to me.
I'm trying to.
Thank you for joining us for the Tallahassee Turkey Trot 2020 virtual edition. Where are you running, sir?
I'm in Bartow, Florida.
Bartow, Florida in the house.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for checking in. So which race are you participating in?
I'm doing three. I think it's either I think it's the 5K that I'm doing. I'm just Just starting off a little slow.
Wait, this is slow? You would have left me a long time ago. I don't run much. I walk. That's a cross between a walk and a jog. It depends on where the shade is. So I walk in the shade and I run in the sun. So is this your first time participating in the Tallahassee Turkey Trot, or have you done this before? Look, he's out running the 5G. Can you believe that? We lost him. Call us back, Darius.
Breaking news, Felix has approached the 2-mile mark. Let's go out to the course to see how that turkey's trotting.
The Carney Center serves those who may have fallen on some hard times. It takes quite a unified effort to make things run smoothly. Here's a look at one of our community beneficiaries, the Carney Center.
Hi, I'm Brett Oglesby. I'm the director of the Carney Center, a program of CESC Inc. and our community's emergency shelter for adults experiencing homelessness. Currently, because of the pandemic, we've moved everyone out of our center at on 2650 Municipal Way at the Carney Center into hotel rooms and deficiencies so that our neighbors in the community experiencing homelessness can safely social distance as well. And we're also doing some construction within the center to make it safer for when we are able to come back in. Currently, we have 400 clients that we are housing in emergency shelter and non-congregate sites throughout the community. And we provide those on a daily basis with those 400 individuals on a daily basis with overnight shelter, meals, hygiene items, basic hygiene items, other emergency shelter services as needed. Our case management program works with the emergency shelter clients to help them determine and lay out an individual pathway to housing so that they're able to move on from emergency shelter, and we also are able to provide them connections to the other resources in the community to access the other housing and to be successful in that housing once they move on. Our intake team works with those individuals seeking emergency shelter to help them find all other possible options before having to access the emergency shelter system. And since September, we have been able to divert 100 individuals in our community who needed emergency shelter, but were able to find other options and are no longer homeless in our community. Because of your participation in the Turkey Trot this year, you're supporting all of those services that we're providing. And on behalf of the Carney Center, I'd like to thank you for your support and to wish you and your families a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
All right, we have Michael Bello on. Michael, how's it going, man?
It's going good, going good.
And you ready
to
get
head out to? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
I'm
ready to go. I'm ready to run.
How many miles you gonna do today?
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
What race are you
I'm
gonna
do? The 10K, so the 6.5.
Oh, awesome. How many years have you done it?
I'm doing the 10K, so it's gonna be the 6.5.
How many times have you done the Turkey Trot?
This is my first year.
Your first year?
This is my first. Yes, I started running about 7 months ago when the pandemic hit. When y'all put the challenge on, I've been running since.
Well, awesome. Well,
I've been excited to do the Turkey Trot this year. Say it again.
That is awesome, and glad to see you out there. There's so many people that benefit from people actually running in the Turkey Trot, and we're about to play something from the Refuge House. But how important do you think it is that we support other people in our community?
It's very, very important. So I was actually excited for two reasons for the Turkey Trot, but because I wanted to do this, I always wanted to do. I've been saying for years I wanted to do the Turkey Trot, but I never actually did it. But for the benefit, for the the fun of it, but also the different charities that it gives back to in our community. Because when we support each other, we support the different causes, it does a lot for our community to build it up, to to pull away poverty. It's a lot that it does. And I'm thankful to the organizers of Turkey Trot and OB Fit this year.
All right. Well, thank you. Well, good luck to you. And if you feel like it, call us back in. We're here for about 30 more minutes. So when you get out and you're running, give us a call back.
Oh, no problem. I will do it. Thanks, Vaughn.
All right. Thank you. Enjoy your run.
The Refuge House supports women who are in desperate situations. The work they've done over the years has helped folks through trying times. We are proud to support the Refuge House, and here's a look at what they do.
Hi, I'm Meg Baldwin. I'm the Executive Director at Refuge House. And as you know, Refuge House is our community program to provide safety, healing, and a thriving future for victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, and their families and children.
Okay, so we're up next.
You know, if you're watching this video, you are my hero, and let me tell you why. You know, every year we see those wonderful photographs of the big crowd at the Turkey Trot, thousands and thousands of people at Southwood to run all the different races. And you know, we're going to be doing things a little bit different this year. But hold in your mind that picture of the 6,000 people all together to run that race. And that's the number of people, 6,000, 7,000 people that we serve every year at Refuge House who've been affected by domestic violence or sexual assault. 6,000 or 7,000. That whole crowd is our clients and your neighbors and friends. And by participating in the Turkey Trot, you help support each and every one of those survivors with food, basic supplies for kids, back to school backpacks, sheets and towels and blankets for people who come into our emergency shelter, medications for women who come in for sexual assault exams in the aftermath of a rape. That's where your support goes every day, 365, from Thanksgiving morning all the way to the next time you lace up your shoes. So I want to thank each and every one of you for participating and for helping Refuge House meet our mission, which of course is our community's mission too.
And we're back with Darius. But first of all, I have to say that Meg has such an awesome voice. Her personality and everything, it just makes you just want to give everything to the Refuge House. Thank you, Meg. Hello, Darius. You're back.
Welcome back.
You were outrunning the Wi-Fi there.
Yeah, I see. We got lost there for a second.
Okay, so to pick up where we left off at, you said that you were running a 5K, but you know, I'm familiar with how often you run. I know you're running more than a 5K, probably less than a 10K, but do you know how far you've run already?
Well, I probably right now I've done about 4 miles so far. So I actually ran the the 5K, and now I'm just kind of walking the 5K back as a cool down.
Okay, and you said you're in Bartow, right? You're representing Bartow right now.
Yeah, well, I'm from Tallahassee, but I live in Bartow. So with the connection with the OB Fit Mega Ace group, that's kind of how I'm able to participate this year.
Very good. Now, I would like to see the neighborhood. Show us the neighborhood. Let's see where you're running.
All right. So it's just this is an old kind of a historic neighborhood in Bartow. Bartow is the county seat for Polk County.
Hold on, Darius, we want to see the neighborhood, sir. Flip it back.
All right. So, hold on, I'm gonna walk up some more.
Okay. So, yes, this is what we came to see right here.
All right, so if you look right here, Bartow, well, actually Polk County, this right here, this river right here, well, this stream right here, it goes all the way through the city, and it's a river in Polk County called the Peace River, and sometimes that river overflows when it's a lot of weather going on here.
Yeah.
A lot of weather going on. So, yeah, that's one of the major rivers in Polk County, but it's a lot of water in Polk County.
Now I know you are a very good fisherman. Do you fish? Do you fish there?
Oh yeah. So I always like to say that it got its name from a lot of water, but so we border Lakeland, and so I always say it's Lakeland. So it's so many lakes in Lakeland and Winter Haven and different areas like that. I mean, everyone in their yard has a boat around here. So
wow,
it's a lot of water here. It's a nice truck.
Now, you all have beautiful weather down there in Polk County, Bartow, Florida. Thank you so very much, Darius, for checking in with us for the Tallahassee Turkey Trot, representing both Tallahassee and Bartow. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
No problem. Y'all take care. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Well, you could describe it in a number of different ways. It certainly is a group dedicated to the pursuit of running, both people trying to achieve their own personal goals and to develop running in the Tallahassee area. Get more residents involved, trying to get the youth community in Tallahassee interested in the sport of running. And so it's an athletic organization in one sense. In addition, you'd call it a family, really. I think that our shared experiences out on the different running courses and all the effort and sweat and blood that we pour out in these races has created a camaraderie among the folks. We come from all different walks of life. We have professional people, we have all different types of workers from all different fields. And this brings them all together. So there really is a sense, I think, a familial sense, certainly a sense of people who care about each other and are interested in each other, even though we come from a lot of different viewpoints and a lot of different endeavors. So it's got that two-pronged aspect to it. We also are trying to help the community in general. A lot of our efforts are now include an aspect of charity work and of raising funds for different organizations here in town and or nationally, which is really a nice development for me to see. I was in on the beginnings of the track club back in 1975 when a man named Jeff Galloway was in town, and he was inspired to start an organization where people could be fit, enjoy a fit lifestyle. He was an excellent runner. He actually ran in the 1972 Olympics. But more than that, he was interested in getting people to participate. He didn't really care if people were fast runners or good runners. He was a proselytizer. He was a believer. He was a preacher in fitness and running and a healthy lifestyle, and that was his main focus. And I think he would be very proud and pleased to know how much we do in terms of doing community work these days. In the beginning, it was mostly just to get everybody out and running, and then as we grew and actually got a little healthier financially, we were in a position to help people in town to develop their own organizations, their own charitable organizations.
Mary Jean. Hello, Mary Jean.
Hi, Thais. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, happy Turkey Trot, too.
Yes, it's the Tallahassee Turkey Trot Virtual Edition 2020. How excited is this that we're able to do this virtually?
It is the coolest thing. I'm out on the 5K course right now, and just checking everything out. We're missing a bunch of people, but by golly, we're still here. People are running
Yes.
everywhere.
Can you turn the camera around so we can see the beautiful place that you are at?
Yeah, let's see. Tell me what you see.
I see a gentleman there with shades on. Hello.
That's Tom Perkins.
Hi, Tom. Happy Turkey Day.
We're approaching the finish line of the 5K course.
Okay, awesome. So that means you're in Southwood. Are you in Southwood?
We are. David, we wanted to come down and just have that feeling of being at Southwood on Thanksgiving morning. And it's kind of empty.
Everybody is staying safe. Absolutely. Now, have you seen some other Turkey Trot participants?
Yeah, we have. We've seen a handful, like no more than a dozen, really.
Okay, good. And they're staying safe. They're being with their family units.
They are, and they're running, so that's what we want.
Okay, so you're an avid runner. That's correct, right, Mary Jean?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
May I please, can you indulge me, and I would like to see what an avid runner's shoes look like. Can I see your shoes?
Oh, let's see if I can do this. Can you see them?
Awesome.
Yes?
Yes.
I guess I could take my glasses off too.
Now,
the sun's finally coming out.
Can you tell us a little bit, Mary Jean, about how the Tallahassee Turkey Trot helps the charities?
Yes, for sure. Over the years and for a long, long time, we've had the same three charities. We've had the Refuge House, the Boys and Girls Club of the Big Bend, and then also the Carney Center, which used to be the homeless shelter or the shelter. And we share race proceeds with those groups. Plus, we encourage everyone to be a Turkey Trot hero where they can make direct donations to those same three charities of their choice.
Wow. Thank you. Yeah. So, and I mean, you all do an amazing job in partnership with the Gulf Winds Track Club. Thank you so much. We saw Meg not too long ago with the Carney Center. I'm sorry, the Refuge House. She is so awesome. She just has this warm, loving personality.
Yes, yep. We love her.
And then probably about 30 minutes ago, we saw the gentleman with, is his name Casey? With the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, and we just walked by where the Stick Patrol typically plays their drums.
Yes.
So we're reliving everything as though we were on a regular, normal Turkey Trot.
And Brett from the Carney Center, we saw his piece.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
So we're so thankful to be able to help you all out with this. This is exciting. We've had so much fun putting this stuff together, all of our pieces together. Thank you so very much for really doing this.
Well, thank you and Vaughn both for the work you're putting into this. We're going to head to the finish line now.
Thank you so much, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and everyone that's watching. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, it's John from John and Tammy in the Morning on the Christmas station, Star 98.9. Happy Thanksgiving from Marcy in the midday, John Tesh in the afternoon, and Delilah at night. Don't eat too much turkey. Don't drink and drive. Stay safe. And we're proud to be sponsors of the 2020 Turkey Trot. Merry Christmas from Star 98.9.
Hey everybody, it's your afternoon pal John Baker from Gulf 104. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us at the radio station. Don't eat too much, don't drink too much, and drive, and stay safe. Hey, we're proud to be sponsors of the 2020 Turkey Trot. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Let it be a safe one. I'm Joe Bullock from your big station, number one, of course, 96.1 Jams for the Turkey Trot. Hoping that you'll stay safe, enjoy your Thanksgiving, be with your family, surround yourself with your loved ones, and don't forget to do a bump. Merry Christmas from the big station. Hey, you guys, how you doing? This is DJ Dapper blazing 102.3, the DJ Dap Show. Want to invite you guys out to the Turkey Trot. Please come out and participate, and we're proud to be a sponsor of this year's Turkey Trot. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, Hi, everyone. I'm Miss Monique from Tallahassee's Inspiration Station, Heaven 98.3. We're proud to be sponsors of this year's Turkey Trot. Have a safe Thanksgiving.
Breaking news, Felix is approaching the finish line. Let's see how this turkey brings it home.
Piggly Wiggly, food for less. We partner with local suppliers to make sure you have the freshest meats and vegetables to pick from every day. Piggly Wiggly follows strict guidelines to make sure our stores are safe and sanitary for you to shop. Visit your neighborhood Piggly Wiggly store in Quincy and on the South Side in Tallahassee. Piggly Wiggly, food for less.
Hello, David.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, thank you. Same to you.
And
you had a busy morning?
Yes, it's the Tallahassee Turkey Trot 2020 virtual edition. Thank you and Mary Jean so very much for actually deciding to go ahead and go through with this. We're all staying safe.
Well, that's good. That's good.
So tell us a little bit about where you are.
I am at the normal start finish line for the Turkey Trot. Actually, at the start line. The finish line's maybe a tenth of a mile away, but very close. And just kind of been watching people come and go in different groups. And it's been a fun morning out here.
So do you know how to turn your camera around so we can see what's going on out there? Just even if we just see the pavement, just
Sure.
give us a little feel of, what it would be like to be out there. It's such a beautiful day.
I'm such a incompetent at this stuff.
Don't disconnect us, David.
I know. If I just turn it.
Yeah, that's good. Oh,
Okay.
we see two walkers over there. Wave at them, David. Say
Good morning.
hey.
Happy Thanksgiving.
That's awesome.
We've got the bell set up out here too.
So go to the bell, please.
All right. We've had a lot of people come through here this morning. Not, there wasn't a crowd first thing, but people just continually come through. A lot of them, I think, maybe started up closer to the Midtown, and they're figuring out their own ways to be able to run Turkey Trot. So it's fun seeing that.
Yeah.
And here's the bell.
Wow. Ring it for us, David.
It will damage your ears.
That is awesome. And all we're missing is Felix the turkey out there.
Have you seen him?
We saw him at the 1 mile mark.
All right. Good.
But Felix, he runs fast. It's a little hard for our cameras to catch up with him.
He's on it. He's on it. Yeah.
Okay, so I just got off with Mary Jean,
Oh,
and
good.
I know that you and Mary Jean are avid runners, right? So
Right.
I told Mary Jean, I'm not an avid runner, but I admire what avid runner sneakers look like. Can you
Yeah.
show us what your avid runner sneakers look like?
Well, I can show you a pair, sure. Dirty.
Look, man, you are styling. Oh, yeah, you are styling.
Well, the main thing is I'm looking for something that will keep me from being injured.
Yes.
You never know what that's going to be.
So wait, so that's a good point. So can you share with us just some sneakers that because a lot of people are just starting to run, walk, or jog. Can you give us
Sure.
some good sneakers to some brands? We want to stay away from Nike, don't we? Or
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
I've got some Nike shoes that are great, and I love love running in them, and I've got some Saucony's, another one I run in. But to me, the best thing is to get something that's comfortable that you feel good in. I think two of our running stores, Cadence and Fleet Feet, have good people to help you pick out a pair of shoes. I think that's a good thing to, and if you're not used to shoes, you can go online too and read about all kind of shoes and ratings as to which ones are the best. Of course, you got to find the ratings that aren't biased by the people that are paying for them. But yeah, the shoes are important, I think.
Yeah, I bought some
right?
Brooks for the first time last year when I first started walking.
The Brooks, good shoe. We got a couple of our loyal volunteers out here. Tom Perkins, you might have talked to him when you talked to Mary Jean, and Bill Lott.
No, is he the one with the shades? I just waved at him. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, hello, guys. Yeah. Hello.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you so very much, David.
You're welcome.
For checking in and for doing this. Really, we really appreciate both you and Mary Jean.
All right. Well, thank you, and we appreciate you guys helping us keep this tradition alive, because I think it's been a great spark in allowing people to communicate and still be out here. So we really appreciate it.
We're honored to do it.
All
Enjoy the rest of your day, David.
Thanks.
Thank you, and happy Thanksgiving.
Right, okay, same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're going to take this down.
It's Paul and Martha together.
I'm sorry, Paul and who?
Martha.
Hey, Martha. Hey, Paul. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Man, you all aren't playing this. It looks like, from what I see, those beautiful houses there, that you could possibly be in Southwood.
We are headed south on Biltmore. Yes.
Awesome. So which race are you participating in?
15K.
The 15K. Man, you are running fast. Is Martha keeping up? Thank you, girl. I know you're probably going to outrun him. Turn the camera around so we can see the neighborhood a little bit.
See.
Yes,
there
we go. This gives us that roller coaster feel. No, you can keep running. This kind of gives us that roller coaster feel when you're on the roller coaster, but you're really not. So by you giving us this view, it makes us feel like we are running with you both. Now, is this your first? This isn't your first year running Turkey Trot, is it?
I've ran this race since 2012. I think I missed one or two due to injury, but I've always been a part of it. One year, I'm not sure if I should say this out loud, but I was the turkey. I don't know if that's supposed to be a confidential thing or not, but it's true. I was the turkey one year.
Okay, you can flip the camera back. You're a better view. Yeah, thank you. So one year you left Tallahassee to go to Turkey.
No, I didn't go to Turkey. I was the turkey at the race.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. So you were the turkey. Okay. So.
And I thought that I learned yesterday, I might be wrong, that his name is Felix. But I'm not sure if that's really true.
Yes.
I saw it on Facebook.
Yes, that's true.
Which must make it true, right?
Yeah, that's true. If Facebook said it, it's true. You know what I miss about the Turkey Trot? I actually miss seeing all the people with their custom signs on their shirt that says, you know what, you let an 87-year-old woman pass you and all that stuff. That was so fun to me.
That's probably Marguerite Deckard, if it was here in town.
Oh, wow. It's amazing that you knew the lady I was talking about.
Yeah, she's a very famous and talented runner in her 80s, and she still gets after it really well.
Wow. Say it again. Martha.
Yes.
You're holding in there, girl.
I'm trying, yeah.
Where's the water? I think I see water in your hand.
Yeah,
good job. Now, is that for you and Paul both?
Oh, this is just for me. Paul's on his own. I think he has no plans to figure out somehow.
So, have you been joining in with Paul the same amount of years that he has since 2012?
I think I might have run it longer. I think think my first one was in 2010, before I knew Paul.
Oh, okay. So you got Paul on board.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm scared of Martha, man. Martha looks like she can run for like 3 days straight on that one jar of water right there. This is awesome. Well, thank you both for checking in with us. Thank you for participating with us virtually. This is so fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah. So run more so you can eat more. So what's the motto? I eat, I run, therefore I eat more. There we go.
I like that.
All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you both.
You too.
Bye, Paul. Bye, Martha.
The Tallahassee Turkey Trot has been in existence for over 40 years. It's grown from a humble race to one which annually draws upwards of 5,000 runners, and they aren't all from Tallahassee. Each year, runners travel to Tallahassee from other states to be with their families and to also be part of this dynamic race. With normally good weather, it is probably the best opportunity in the nation to get in your miles under nice conditions. The mantra of the Tallahassee Turkey Trot has been, I run, therefore I eat more. Giving money to local charities over the years is what drives the organizers. Gulf Winds Track Club has been the force behind the event.
Well, John, it's been an awesome morning. We've got thousands of folks participating.
That's right, Deja, and we've still got thousands out on the course. It truly has been a great day.
From our organizers David and Mary Jean Yon and Gulf Winds Track Club.
From our major sponsors, Cumulus Media and Lamar Advertising.
From our sponsors at the Moon and Mega Ace Media.
We would like to thank you all for taking part in this historic broadcast.
John, this was kind of fun. Let's do it again next year.
Hey, put me down. I'd love to be here again.
From all of your friends here and around the world.
Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see Felix a little later on.